Greetings, this is Tiger079 and today I'll be doing the second quarterly debt recap for Tontine. This is for the months of April, May, and June 2023. As always, you can view this information on the spreadsheet made by Father Time, who has been keeping track of the desk count in the link below. Now let's get started. So we got 30 days in April and 27 deaths. That's an average of 0.9 deaths per day. And the highest deaths per day was 4, which was on the 8th and the 13th. And the number of 0 death days that we have in April is 15. And the highest consecutive 0 death day that we have is 5, which is from the 3rd to the 7th. And yeah. So we got 31 days in May and 26 deaths. So that's like an average of 0.84 deaths per day. And the highest deaths per day was 4, which occurred on the 25th. And what you call this? The number of 0 death day that we have here in May is 17. And the highest consecutive 0 death days that we have in May is 5, which happened twice, on the first week and on the second week. And for June, we got 30 days in June and 21 deaths. That's an average of 0.7 deaths per day. And the highest deaths per day was 4, which occurred on the 19th. And the number of 0 death day that we have in June is 15. And the highest consecutive 0 death day was 5, which occurred from the 23rd to the 27th. So there's 179 days between now and December 27, 2023, which is the second year of Tontine. So based on the second quarterly death recap, so like we had like 27 deaths and within 30 days in April, which gives us an average of 0.9 deaths per day. And in May we got an average of 0.84 deaths per day. June we had an average of 0.7 deaths per day, so that's like decreasing by 0.1 deaths. The average is decreasing by 0.1 deaths per day. So based on that trend, so July, I think we'll get around like 18.6 deaths, and then in August we get like 15.5 deaths, and then September we get like 12 deaths, and in October 9.3 deaths, and in November 6 deaths, and then December we get around 3 deaths. So yeah, it could be more or less, but like that's just the based on the trend. So I think it'll reach some kind of equilibrium where it's just gonna like fluctuate up and down. And yeah, it's been, but it makes sense. It could still go like this because people will be there'll be a lot of diehards in the game. So yeah, and yeah, rough estimate. I just added it all up, and we'll get like 64.4 deaths based on the trend by the end of by the second year of Tontine. And yeah, subtract that by 410 living players that are currently alive in the game, and I got like 345.6 living players by the end of the second year of Tontine. So yeah, it's a lot more than the first year. If you remembered from the first quarterly death recap, I estimated around 200 by that time, but yeah, this April, May, and June just really opened my eyes a little bit. It's like, okay, yeah, might take longer. So now the question is like, when do I think the game will end? Mostly maybe next year. It might take 3 years, I think. Yeah, I know, like, I think I said around August or end of July or something on the first recap, but yeah, it might take like another whole year. But it depends really. Just a guess. I mean, I really, there's no really real math. I'm just estimating on how many I think will go based on the trend. So anyways, yeah, don't forget to click on your Stay Alive button, and I'll meet you tomorrow.